Factoring polynomials. To determine the factor of a polynomial, we can use factor theorem, remainder theorem, synthetic division, and even the factoring skills. Let us have example. What are the factors of x squared plus 6x plus 8? Let us check if one of its factors is x plus 2. So, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, pwede natin gamitin ang remainder theorem, factor theorem, synthetic division, and the factoring skills. Susubukan muna natin gamitin ang synthetic division. So, i-check natin ulit kung ang ating given na terms ay naka-arrange in descending powers at kung meron tayong missing term. So, meron tayong raised to 2, may raised to 1, and then ang ating constant term. At para sa ating given na linear factor, we have x plus 2. So, since naka-arrange na ang ating given terms, and at the same time wala tayong missing terms, kukunin na natin ang numerical coefficients ng ating x squared plus 6x plus 8. So, meron tayong 1, 6, 8, at para sa ating x plus 2, ang ating constant divisor ay magiging negative 2. Paano ulit yun nakuha? I-equate natin ang ating x plus 2 sa 0, at makukuha natin ang value ng x, which is negative 2. Ang sunod na step natin ay i-bring down natin ang ating unang number, which is 1. And then, i-multiply natin ang 1 sa negative 2. So, 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. And then, i-add natin sa 6. So, 6 plus negative 2 is positive 4. Then, positive 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. And then, 8 plus negative 8 is equal to 0. So, since ang ating remainder ay 0, sabi rin sa factor theorem, kapag ang ating remainder ay 0, pwede nating sabihin na ang ating given na binomial ay factor ng ating polynomial. So, ang x plus 2 is a factor of x squared plus 6x plus 8. Ngayon, subukan naman natin kunin pa ang ibang factor ng ating given na polynomial. So, mula dito sa ating given, meron na tayong natirang 1 and 4. Sa ating synthetic division rule, ang ating given na power ay 2, magmaminus tayo ng 1 since ang ating divisor ay naka-raise sa 1. So, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So, ang gagamitin natin dito ay magiging x plus 4. Itong ating x plus 4 is the other factor of the given polynomial x squared plus 6x plus 8. So, ibig sabihin, ang factors ng ating x squared plus 6x plus 8 gamit ang synthetic division ay x plus 2 and x plus 4. Mula sa ating given na x squared plus 6x plus 8 at ang value ulit ng ating x would be negative 2. So, kailangan natin i-substitute ang ating variable na x into negative 2. So, we have p of negative 2 is equal to, ang ating variable x ay magiging negative 2. Negative 2 squared plus 6 times negative 2 plus 8. And then, isi-simplify natin ang ating given following the PEMDAS. So, negative 2 raised to 2, since meron tayong negative na sign at naka-raise sa even power, this negative will become positive. So, 2 squared now will be equal to 4. And then, 6 times negative 2 is equal to negative 12 plus 8. And then, 4 plus negative 12 plus 8 is equal to 0. So, pwede nating sabihin na ang ating negative 2, which is from x plus 2, is a factor of x squared plus 6x plus 8 dahil ang ating remainder ay 0. Subukan naman natin gamitin ang value ng x na negative 4. If our x is equal to negative 4, let us substitute the value of x sa ating given na polynomial. So, meron tayong p of negative 4 is equal to negative 4 squared plus 6 times negative 4 plus 8. So, negative 4 squared would be equal to positive 16, and 6 times negative 4 is equal to negative 24 plus 8. And then 16 minus 24 plus 8 is equal to 0. Since ang ating remainder ay 0, we can say that yung ating value ng x na negative 4 in factor ay magiging x plus 4 ay factor of x squared plus 6x plus 8. So therefore, gamit ang isa pang method, we can say that the factors of x squared plus 6x plus 8 are x plus 2 and x plus 4. So our x plus 2 times x plus 4 is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 8. Let us have another examples. What are the factors of x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6? Subukan natin gamitin na factor ay x minus 3. Gamitin natin ang synthetic division. Ang magiging value ng ating x ay magiging positive 3. Kukunin natin ang ating numerical coefficient since ang ating given na x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6 ay walang missing term at naka-range na ito into descending powers, kunin na lang natin ang ating numerical coefficients. Meron tayong 1, negative 2, negative 5, and 6. Doing our synthetic division process, i-bring down natin ang unang number which is 1. Then 1 times 3 is equal to 3. Add this to negative 2 is equal to 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Plus negative 5 is negative 2. And negative 2 times 3 is equal to negative 6. And getting the sum of these two numbers will have 0. So since 0 is our remainder, we can say again that x minus 3 is a factor of x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. So pwede natin gamitin dire-diretso ang ating synthetic division. Subukan naman natin gamitin sa ating bagong dividend na x squared plus x minus 2 ang isa pang number. So let us use negative 2. So i-bring down natin ang 1. Then 1 times negative 2 is negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1, and then we have negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2, and then we can get 0. So since the remainder is 0, we can say na yung ating x plus 2 is a factor of the given polynomial. So since ang given natin ay raised to 3, ibig sabihin, meron tayong 3 factors. Nakuha na natin ang ating x plus 2, given na rin ang ating x minus 3, isa na lang ang kailangan natin. So mula dito sa ating given, pwede natin kunin ang ating another linear factor which is x minus 1. Let us use the other method. Substitute natin ang value ng x. So again, ang given natin ay x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Ang unang value ng x natin na ginamit kanina ay positive 3. So, we have p of 3 is equal to 3 cubed minus 2 times 3 squared minus 5 times 3 plus 6. Let us now simplify the given. So, 3 cubed will be equal to 27, and then 3 squared is 9 times negative 2 is negative 18, then negative 5 times 3 is negative 15 plus 6. And then we have 27 minus 18 minus 15 plus 6 is equal to 0. So since the remainder is 0, our given value of x, which is converted into factor, x minus 3 will be a factor of the given polynomial. Subukan naman natin gumamit pa ng iba pang possible factors. So gamitin naman natin ang negative 2. So we have p of negative 2 is equal to negative 2 cubed minus 2 times negative 2 squared minus 5 times negative 2 plus 6. Simplifying this, negative 2 cubed, since meron tayong negative number na ni-raise sa add power, the answer is always negative. So 2 cubed will be equal to 8. So negative 8. And then negative 2, ni-raise natin sa even power ay magiging positive. So we have negative 2 squared ay positive 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. And then negative 5 times negative 2 is equal to positive 10 plus 6. And then negative 8 minus 8 plus 10 plus 6 is equal to 0. Since the remainder is also 0, we can say that yung value natin ng negative 2 ng x as converted into a factor, which is x plus 2, is a factor of x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Kunin natin ang huling possible factor ng ating given polynomial. Subukan naman natin gamitin ay positive 1. So let us have p of 1 as the value of x is equal to 1 cubed minus 2 times 1 squared minus 5 times 1 plus 6. Simplifying this, 1 cubed means 1 times 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Then 1 squared is 1 times negative 2 is equal to negative 2. Negative 5 times 1 is equal to negative 5 plus 6. So we have 1 minus 2 minus 5 plus 6 is equal to 0. Since the remainder is also equal to 0, our value ng x, which is 1, as converted into factor as x minus 1, we can say that x minus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. So ang ating given, x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to the given factors a while ago, x minus 3 times x plus 2 times x minus 1. Subukan naman natin ang isa pang method, which is the factoring skills. Ang given again natin ay x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Subukan muna natin gamitin ang ating synthetic division para kunin ang isang factor. So again, ang numerical coefficient ay 1, negative 2, negative 5, positive 6. And subukan natin gamitin ulit ang positive 3. So we have to bring down 1 times 3 is 3, plus negative 2 is 1, times 3 is 3, plus negative 5 is negative 2, times 3 is negative 6. And then, our remainder is equal to 0. Since ang ating power or degree of polynomial sa given ay raised to 3 or it is 3, magsisimula tayo ngayon sa squared. or raised to 2. So ito ay magiging x squared plus x minus 2. Ang given natin ay x squared plus x minus 2 equals 0. Gagamitin natin ang ating factoring skills, specifically ang ating trial and error method dahil ang ating given ay isang quadratic trinomial. Mag-iisip tayo ng mga possible factors ng ating given. Simulan natin sa ating first term na x squared. The factors are x and x. For negative 2, since ang 2 ay isang prime number, ang factors lang nito ay ang 2 or the number itself and 1. Ngayon, magde-decide tayo kung ano ang magiging sign ng ating given na dapat ay lalabas sa ating given na x squared plus x minus 2. So, ang gagamitin natin ay x plus 2 times x minus 1. Using the FOIL method to check if ang sagot natin ay x squared plus x minus 2, let us multiply first the first terms. X times x is x squared. Then, the outer terms. Ang outer terms natin ay ang x at negative 1. So, x times negative 1 is negative x. And then, ang ating inner terms na 2 and x. 2 times x is 2x. I-add natin ang ating outer at inner terms. Meron tayong negative x plus 2x which is equal to positive x. Ito ang ating middle term. And ang ating last terms, imumultiply 2 times negative 1 is equal to negative 2. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating factors ay x plus 2 and x minus 1 kasama ang una nating na-solve na factor which is x minus 3.